During a debate over an Indiana bill that would change the state's abortion law, Republican State Representative J. Michael Davisson told his colleague, Democratic State Representative Carey Hamilton, that under his amendment, she would be forced to carry a fetus to term even if it had no chance of survival. Let's take a look as she questions him on the floor.
So imagine I'm pregnant, I'm 17 weeks pregnant, and I've learned that the fetus is not thriving and has no chance of survival. Is it true under this amendment that I would have to carry that pregnancy to term?
Yes.
Okay, a couple of more questions. So who will pay for the funeral after the delivery of a dead or dying infant?
I presume you or a trustee.
Okay, so we're foisting that expense upon the grieving would-be mother. So one more question. Do you have any guidance as to how I would talk to my family or my young children about what I'm experiencing as I'm going through extreme trauma leading up to a delivery of a dead infant, that they're seeing me go through this pregnancy? Can you imagine the trauma there? Do you think there's a way to handle that that makes sense?
Well, I would simply say this. I don't think any of us are guaranteed tomorrow. All of us must accept death as a consequence of life itself, and that I would hope that you would turn to your faith and your loved ones to help guide you through that and put faith and trust in our Creator, the Almighty God.
Davisson's amendment failed in the Republican-dominated Indiana state legislature by a count of 35 in favor to 65 against. Ultimately, the law that Indiana legislators did pass on Friday included some exceptions for fetal anomalies and protecting the mother's life. The vote passed 62 to 38 in the state's House and 28 to 19 in the state's Senate. Doctors who perform abortions in Indiana will lose their license under the new law if convicted. Already, large employers are upset. Pharmaceutical giant Eli Lilly, which is based in Indiana, said it will look to expand outside of the state when hiring new employees. Lilly has been headquartered in Indianapolis for more than 145 years and employs about 10,000 people in Indiana. Lilly said in a statement on Saturday that despite this lack of agreement, Indiana has opted to quickly adopt one of the most restrictive anti-abortion laws in the United States. We are concerned that this law will hinder Lilly's and Indiana's ability to attract diverse scientific, engineering, and business talent from around the world. Given this new law, we will be forced to plan for more employment growth outside of our home state. Indiana's abortion ban is expected to go into effect on September 15th. It is now the first state to pass new legislation for an abortion ban since the Supreme Court struck down Roe v. Wade in late June. Other states have banned abortion since then, but have done so through existing trigger laws that were set to take effect once Roe came down. The new law banning abortion in Indiana comes just days after voters in the neighboring state of Kansas rejected a Republican effort to ban abortion. If the issue had been left up to Indiana's constituents instead of its elected lawmakers, the outcome may have been different, and over 3.5 million women that reside in the state would still have access to the health care that they deserve. Thank you for watching Raw Story TV. Please be sure to visit us at rawstory.com. Stay informed and tap below to take action by liking, subscribing, and joining all those who like their news raw.